evening, sports fans. Welcome to Owen-Withee High School and tonight's non-conference game between the Abbotsford Falcons and your Owen-Withee Blackhawks. To honor America and those who defend and sacrifice for our freedom, we ask you to please rise for the playing of our national anthem. Once again, good evening and welcome to Owen-Withee High School. Here are tonight's starting lineups. First for the Abbotsford Falcons, a senior, number 3, Bryce Draper. A senior, number 5, Hunter Soik. A senior, number 10, Cade Faber. A senior, number 11, Mason Carpenter. And a junior, number 31, Brandon Hockey. The Falcons are coached by Dean Belanti, John Kapiva, Ian Rowe, and Fletcher Hendrickson. And for your Owen-Withee Blackhawks, a sophomore, number 20, Logan Amacher. A sophomore, number 24, Cutter Cloven. A junior, number 30, Tyler Weaver. A senior, number 34, Aaron Ovine. And a sophomore, number 44, Caleb Geldernick. The Blackhawks are coached by Russ Weiler, John Weiler, and Chad Eichstead. In a spirit of sportsmanship and camaraderie, the WIAA asks that all fans act responsibly and maturely to those around you. Vulgar, abusive, or demeaning language or conduct is unacceptable and unwelcome at Owen-Withee. Let's afford the athletes, coaches, tonight's officials, and your fellow fans the respect that they deserve by making this a positive experience for all. Good luck to both teams.
And here we go with COVID basketball. Welcome everybody to Owen-Withee for Abbotsford versus Owen-Withee. A too far pass by Cade Faber goes to the favor of the Blackhawks. Ovine dribbles around, gets it over toward Amacher, but it goes out. Turnover to the Falcons. Inbound to Faber. Shake around over to Faber for 3. That's Faber for 3. Geldernick out. A steal and an unfortunate stumble by Faber. Owen-Withee will take over. Into Weaver as he brings it up. Out to Kloppen. Underneath to Weaver, who gets bumped around, goes up for 2 and misses. Rebound by the Falcons. Faber brings it up. Pass over to Soik. Over to Carpenter. Into Draper, dribbling around, waiting for a pick from Hockey. Around to Carpenter. Rebound by the Falcons. Soik with the ball, passes it over to Draper. Draper dribbles in, comes back out to Carpenter. Draper takes it over. That's Faber underneath for two. Basket is good. Foul is on Owen-Withee, his team's first. Point after is a miss, and we're off. It's 5-0 in favor of Abbotsford at the moment. Weaver passes over to Amacher. Weaver underneath, back out to Klobin, going for three, short. Amacher pushes it out, and it's going to the Falcons. Faber brings it up. Kelnick tries to save it after an attempt to steal. Still Falcons ball. Draper taking it out. Over to Faber. Draper takes over. Still dribbling. Carpenter with the ball. Dribbles through, stops into the corner for Draper. Goes for three and just overshot. Klobin with the rebound. Pass over to Weaver, bringing it up. Gelderneck over to Klobin, over to Owen-Withee. Underneath to Gelderneck. Goes for two. Just off. Faber with the rebound. We got Soik dribbling around, getting a pick from Hockey. Soik underneath. It's a miss. Klobin ends up with the rebound, bringing it back up for the Blackhawks. We got Owen underneath with good coverage by Carpenter. And we have a foul. Foul is on Mason Carpenter, his team's first. Owen will go to the line shooting two. First one's good. Now 1-5. Second one's good. 2-5 now. About 14 and a half to go. Faber out to Soik. Soik dribbles around, goes for three. She's a little short there. Amacher with the rebound. Weaver takes it up for the Blackhawks. Over to Owen. Top of the key for Klobin. Over to Gelderneck on the right. Klobin at the top. Weaver going for three on the right side. Just a little to the right. Looks like Carpenter with the rebound. Draper into Carpenter and Amacher with a block. Getting it over to Klobin. Digs it in to Amacher. Gets the two. And fouled at the same time. Fouls on Kate Faber. His first, team's second. Amacher at the line going for one. It's a miss, and we're off again. Gelderneck with the rebound. Out to Klobin. Over to Weaver on the right. Corner to Owen. Cross court to Gelderneck with a little bit of a stumble. Weaver over to Klobin on the right. Klobin dribbles out the baseline. Goes for a layup, but misses. We're heading back Abbotsford's way. Soik over to Faber. Faber dribbles in the lane and gets a nice layup. It's 7-4. Kloppen over to Gelderneck on the right. Ovine tries to dribble up and takes a short jumper, misses. Kloppen saves it. Ovine underneath for 2. And we have a timeout for Owen-Withee. We'll be back with you in just a little bit. Got 12:43 remaining in the first half. It is 6-7 in favor of Abbotsford. And we're off again. Owen-Withee going with a little press. And my apologies for the camera angle. I believe that was Carpenter on the 2 for Abbotsford. Abbotsford leading 9-6. Ovine over to Weaver in the corner for the Blackhawks. Up to Kloppen, over to Gelderneck. Amaker underneath. Gets blocked by Faber. Another shot from Amaker goes down. It's a scramble for the ball. Amaker gets it and gets 2 for his efforts. 9-8. Now for Abbotsford leading 9-8. Brendan Dietrich. We have a block. Foul called. It's Caleb Gelderneck on the foul. Brendan is the manager. Caleb Gelderneck on the foul there. Wendler checked in and Stinson checked in for Owen-Withee. Soik over to Dietrich. To Draper to Faber. We have both Dietrichs out there. That's Faber for 3. 12-8 now. Abbotsford with a little press. Stinson over to Weaver, over to Wendler. Weaver to Gelderneck. Wendler in the paint. Pushes out to Gelderneck. Stinson drives the baseline and misses. Well, Amaker with the pickup and 2 points in. 12-10 now. Abbotsford still winning. Dietrich for 3. Overshot. Draper fakes for 3. Soik goes for 3. And swish it goes. 15-10. Abbotsford leads by 5. Gelderneck dribbling around. Passes to Stinson in the corner. And we have a foul on Abbotsford. Adam Dietrich on the foul there. Esteban Gomez checks in for Abbotsford. Gelderneck over to Stinson on the right. Pushes out to Weaver going for 3. And that goes over the backboard and out. Turnover to Abbotsford. Soik bends it to Faber. Faber over to Soik. Looked like he was going to go for 3, but doesn't. Back over to Faber. Soik for 3. It's good. 18-10 now. Abbotsford leads. Amacher passing it over to Weaver on top. Adam Diedrich with the rebound. Faber pushes through and gets 2. 20-10 in favor of Abbotsford. Abby doubles up Owen-Withee. Geldnick over to Wendler, over to Stinson, going for 3. It's 2013, and we're taking a timeout. We'll be back with you in just a bit. Back in action. After the 3-pointer, Abbotsford's got the ball. It's 2013. And Soik brings it up. And we get a foul. Caleb Gelderneck with his second foul. Team's third. Soik brings it up from the backcourt. Gomez dribbles around over to Diedrich. Over to Faber. Faber misses the pass. Turn over to Owen-Withee. Stinson brings it up. Out to Geldernick, long 2, it's good. 20-15. Abbotsford leads by 5 again. Soik tries to go over to Faber. And we get a stoppage. Looks like we were out of bounds there. Ackerman and Ovine check in for Owen-Withee. Hockey and Castillo check in for Abbotsford. Abbotsford taking it out from the side. Over to Gomez. Loses the ball. Hockey over to Castillo for 3. A little short. Ackerman with the rebound. Passes it off to Weaver, who brings it up. Stinson dribbling in. Out to Ovine, fakes the 3, dribbles in a bit. And goes for a short 2. It's good. 7 unanswered points from Owen-Withee. It's 20-17. Faber charges. I believe that is his second foul. Team's 4th. And Abbotsford is taking a timeout. We'll be back with you in just a bit. 7-0 run from Owen-Withee, and they have the ball again. Weaver brings it up over to Amacher on the right. Off of Ackerman's head. Stinson in the paint. Little stumble. Ackerman for 3. Just off to the right. Ovine goes for 2 and gets 2. 9 unanswered points from Owen-Withee. It's 20-19. Diedrich for 3. Lots of bouncing around for the rebound. And it's going Owen-Withee's way. Stinson with the ball. Skies it over to Weaver on the right. Weaver dribbles around. Stinson near the top. Back over to Weaver on the right. Back to Stinson. Over to Ackerman. Over to Ovine. Goes for 3. Just a little short. Faber with the rebound for Abbey. Fast break. Faber with the easy layup. 22-19. Abbotsford finally answers the big run from Owen-Withee. Stinson backs out to Ackerman, back out to Weaver. Weaver at the top, over to Stinson. Back to Weaver. Gets a little block. Stinson goes for 2. Ackerman almost had the rebound, but lost grip. Turns it over to Faber. Faber brings it up for Abbey. To Castillo. Diedrich makes a bad pass and goes right to Ovine for Owen-Withee. Ovine brings it up. Back over to Stinson. Stinson over to Amacher. Amacher dribbles up the baseline. Backs out to Ovine. And Ovine is called for travel. Clubbin checks back in for Owen-Withee. And I missed who came in for Abbotsford. My apologies there. Castillo brings it up. Over to Draper. Draper puts it underneath for Hockey. Hockey tries to go up and gets denied. Draper picks up the loose ball. Draper up for 2. Short. Clubbin with the rebound. Clubbin brings up. Over to Weaver, who gets called for travel. Geldnernick and Faber back in. Little confusion on Owen-Withee's side. Draper dribbling around. Over to Soik. Back over to Draper. Hockey underneath. Gets blocked. Geldnernick with the rebound and a fast break. Geldnernick with an easy layup. 22-21. Just under 5 to go. Long 3 from Soik. Amacher gets the rebound. Over to Clubbin. Amacher shoves it into Geldnernick. Little loss of control there. Back over to Geldnernick. Amacher goes for 3. Little long. Scramble for the ball. It's a mess. It's a mess. And we have a jump. Abbey takes a timeout with the control of the ball. We'll be back with you in just a bit. point, we had Abby ahead 20-10. Owen-Withee has cut that down just drastically. Is now 22-21 with 4:25 left to go. Faber gets a pick from Diedrich. And Diedrich dribbles it down the line. Turn over to Owen-Withee. Clavin dribbles up. Lots of dribbling around. Pass it out to Ovine. Amaker. Over to Weaver underneath. Weaver goes for two. Faber with the big rebound. Faber dribbles in, passes it way out. Soik goes for three. A little short. Soik gets his own rebound. Diedrich helps out. Over to Draper, back out to Soik. We have a foul on Clavin. Use a little arm to get past that pick. Not supposed to do that. Abby's ball underneath. It's Clavin's first foul, team's fourth. Faber for three, a little long. Geldernick with the rebound. Weaver brings it up over to Ovine on the right side. Dribbles up. Clavin over to Weaver on the left. Geldernick passes it back to Weaver. Over to Clavin near the top. Clavin dribbles in and back out. Over to Geldernick, over to Ovine. Goes for three. Just a little long. Faber with the rebound. And I'm sorry, my camera was not in the right place. Diedrich over to Soik, over to Draper. Back to Soik. Soik dribbles into the paint. Passes it off to Diedrich for two. Misses. Rebound by Clavin. Fast break over. Pass out to Ovine. From the corner, the key. He gets the two. Owen-Withee's lead now. 23-22 with just over 2 minutes to go. Draper dribbles around. After a little scramble, Clavin comes up with the ball. Pass over to Ovine on the right. Ovine dribbles in, but gets called for travel. Stinson checks in for Owen-Withee. Got 1:54 left in the half. A good battle here between Abbotsford and Owen-Withee. Diedrich looked for three, did not take it. Pass over to the other Diedrich. Draper gets stuck. And we have a foul called. Geldernick with his third. It's Owen-Withee's fifth team foul. And looks like Hockey checked in as well for Abbotsford. Faber gets the inbound. Way over to Diedrich, goes for three. Just too long. Amaker with the rebound. To Stinson underneath. Stinson goes for two. Faber with the rebound. Faber's had quite a few defensive rebounds here. Soik looks for three, doesn't do it. Hockey gets the blind pass. Back over to Soik, gets a pick. Soik continues to dribble around. Clavin hanging real tight. Diedrich on the left. Soik going for three, just off. Clavin gets the rebound. We're under a minute here. Over to Ackerman on the right. Weaver on the left goes for three, misses. A little short. Adam Diedrich with the rebound there. Soik rips it over to Hockey, who gets blocked by Amacher. Stinson over to Amacher. Over to Klaben. Stinson, Weaver on the right. Stinson dribbling around, hits a shot. And no good there. It's halftime. 23-22 in Owen-Withee's favor. Their first lead, and they were able to keep it to the rest of the half. And with that, we'll be with you for the second half in just a while. All right, about ready to start up again, our second half. 23-22. Owen-Withee snagged the lead right near the end of the half and was able to hang on to it. And that's where we're going to start. With COVID rules, Owen-Withee is going to get the ball to start here. They have the possession arrow. Owen-Withee will be heading to the left. Abbotsford going to the right. Klobman will take it out. And Weaver will bring it up. Over to Amaka on the left. Geldernick underneath and goes for two and gets it. Go again. Hockey with a save. Gets it over to Carpenter. Draper goes for two after a dribble in. Misses the basket there. Klobman on the left side. Up to Amacher, over to Weaver. Klobman underneath. Gets fouled on the way up. Fouls on Brandon Hockey, his team's first of the half. Klobman will be shooting for two. First one's a miss. Here comes the second. Second one's a miss. Amacher with the rebound, gets two. 27-22 now. Soik's pass gets into the back of an Owen-Withee player. Turns over. Klobman over to Geldernick on the top. Weaver goes for two underneath the basket and misses. Stays Owen-Withee's ball. Some complaints about the 3-second rule. The refs did not say anything about it. Into Amacher. Weaver goes for two. And gets fouled on the way up. He'll go to the line. Foul is on Hunter Soik. His first foul, team's second of the half. Tyler Weaver at the line shooting two. First one's good. Second one is up and good. 29-22. Soik dribbles, stumbles a bit and recovers the ball. Soik still dribbling around. Klobman making a poke at the ball. Carpenter passes it off to Faber. Faber dribbles in over to Hockey, who gets fouled on the way up for a shot. That is Carter Klobman on the foul. I believe that's his second, team's first. Hockey at the line for two. First one's good. Makes 23 for Abby. Hockey's second shot is a miss. And Weaver gets the recovery. Over to Ovine, over to Geldernick. Ovine pushing in. And we get a foul on the way up. Foul is on Mason Carpenter for Abbotsford. His second foul, team's third. Aaron Olvine at the line, shooting 2. First one's good, makes 30 for Owen-Withee. Olvine's second shot is also good, making 31. And Owen-Withee gets an 8-point lead, their biggest of the day. Amacher gets a big block of Brendan Hockey's shot. Turns it over. Amacher passes over to Caleb Geldernick. No shot, he gets a charge. Caleb Geldernick on the charge. That's his 4th foul. He will get subbed out. Roy Stinson coming in. Again, Caleb Geldernick on his 4th foul. Strike to dribble it up for Abbotsford. Over to Hockey. Over to Carpenter. Up to Soik on top. Soik dribbles through. Olvine with the hand out, gets the steal. Klobin will bring it up. Weaver on the corner. Long 2 is no good. Amacher gets the rebound. Stinson out on top. Over to Weaver on the right corner. Pass it back out to Stinson. Goes for a long 2 and makes it. 33-23 now for Owen-Withee. I missed that shot because I'm coughing. My apologies. Weaver dribbling up for Owen-Withee. Stinson on the right over to Klobin. Over to Weaver. Amacher underneath. Spins around. Misses the layup. Amacher with a little fadeaway. Misses. Stinson comes in for 2. And gets it. 35-23. Owen-Withee with a 12-point lead now. Hockey with a nice layup underneath. Makes it 25. 35-25. Owen-Withee's lead down to 10. Weaver over to Olvine. All the way across to Stinson. Stinson dribbles in. Logan Amacher on top for 3. Short. Stinson with the rebound for 2. And misses it. That's Bryce Draper on the, Bryce Draper on the foul. Roy Stinson to the line, shooting 2. First one's good. We have both Diedrichs and Esteban Gomez checking in for Abby. Stinson with his traditional prep misses the shot, and we're off again. 36-25, Owen-Withee's lead. Diedrich with 2. Weaver calling out some direction for Owen-Withee. Sticky pass over to Amacher. Drives the baseline, goes underneath the Stinson, goes up for 2, misses. Amacher with a putback, and it goes in. 38-27. Mason Carpenter on top. Over to Diedrich. Carpenter again. Gets blocked from behind. Rob Wendler checking in. Olvine checking out for Owen-Withee. Abby's ball with about 13 minutes left here. Out to Carpenter. Faber going in, and Klobin interrupts that pass. Up to Weaver. Stinson on the right. Amacher in the corner. Back out to Stinson. Over to Weaver in the corner. Back out to Stinson. Pushes for three. Just short. Stinson gets his own rebound. Puts it up for two, and it's good. 40-27, Owen-Withee's lead. Diedrich up. That's Stinson on the foul, claiming it was before the shot. Stinson's first foul, team's third this half. Gomez to take it out. Was underneath the Faber, but he stepped out. And Owen-Withee brings it back up. Pushes it out to Stinson on the right. Stinson dribbles around. Wendler near the corner. Wendler pushes the baseline back out to Stinson. To Weaver on top. Klobin on the left. Tries to push it into Amacher, who could not handle the pass. It bounces around and out. Elliot Ackerman checks in. And Owen-Withee is going to take a timeout with possession of the ball. It's going to be a full timeout, and we'll be back in just a bit. We have 11:53 to go. It's 40-27, Owen-Withee in the lead. Their biggest lead of the night has been 13. Weaver dribbles into the paint and gets stopped. Stinson dribbles in for a short layup and misses. And Abby gets the rebound. Faber pushes up over to Diedrich. Carpenter cannot handle the ball, but Gomez recovers it. Diedrich going in for a layup. And we have a foul on the way up. That's Rob Wendler on the foul, his first, team's fourth. And Adam Diedrich shooting two here. First one's too short. Setting up for his second. Second one's up and a little long. Rob Wendler with the rebound. Stinson brings it up over to Ackerman on the left. Amacher on top, over to Wendler on the right. Weaver in the corner, back to Wendler, back to Amacher. Wendler on the right. Stinson on top. Stinson looking for somebody. Back over to Wendler. Back to Stinson. Ackerman on the left. Logan Amacher in the corner for three. No. And we have a foul. That's Logan Amacher on the foul. His first, team's fifth. And Abby takes it up. Faber with the ball. Pass it off to Gomez. Gomez about to set up for three. Pass it off to Adam Diedrich. Underneath. Gomez for a short two. Misses. Stinson with the rebound. Stinson's pass a little too far. Turns it over to Abbotsford. Faber bringing it up for Abby. Over to Gomez. Gomez mishandles. Elliot Ackerman's pass to Wendler goes for a layup. Amacher with a rebound, gets the other layup for two. Owen-Withee extends their lead to 15, 42-27. Faber with a long three, a little too long. And he's called out of bounds as he tried to save it back in. Klobin comes in for Wendler for Owen-Withee. Press is on for Abbotsford. Just under 10 to go. Logan Amacher underneath for two. Extends the lead to 17, 44-27. Faber pushes through, gets a nice layup. Makes it 29 for Abby. Weaver with a neat little move to get it around the defender. Stinson back over to Weaver on the left. Weaver gets tripped up. Mason Carpenter on the foul. We have Ovine checking in for Owen-Withee and Hockey, Soik, and Draper checking in for Abbotsford. That is Carpenter's third foul, team's fifth. And we are just getting the towel over on our stage. And here we go again. Ackerman way up. Pass over to Stinson on the left. Passes to Klobin. Dribbles up to the center. Back to Ackerman in the back. Ackerman holding. Dribbles over. Passes to Ovine on the right. Back to Klobin in center. Ackerman tries to pass underneath to Ovine, but we get a foul call. Roy Stinson called for a foul. His second, team sixth. Abby will take it up. Faber coming in strong for two. 44-31. 4 unanswered points from Abby now. They're looking to continue the streak. Stinson dribbling in, passes out to Amacher, short jumper. Ackerman with the rebound. Stinson with the rebound, puts up. All of those shots miss. And we have a big ol' accident. It's going Abby's way. Carpenter checking in. Carpenter checks in for Abby. And we have a mishandled pass. Brandon Diedrich checks in, and Caleb Geldernick checks in. Geldernick is on 4 fouls. He's got to watch himself. Weaver also checks in for Ackerman. Clobbin brings it up for Owen-Withee. Dribbles off to the right. Passes back to the center for Ovine. Over to the left on Amacher. Amacher tries to push it through the Clobbin underneath, but gets blocked. Faber pushes in, loses control, and turns it over to Clobbin. Clobbin over to Ovine on the left. Geldernick on top. Amacher in the paint, goes for two, misses the layup. Faber gets the rebound and pushes over. Soik going to the baseline. Faber on the right. Dribbles in, goes for a shot and misses. But we have a foul. We'll Soik with his second foul. Ovine a little heated on that one. And coach brings him off to calm down. About 7.5 to go here. A little tighter defense now by Abbotsford. And Owen-Withee calls a 30-second timeout. We'll be back with you in just a bit. And we're back after the timeout. Currently 44-31. Owen-Withee clinging to a 13-point lead at the moment. That pass goes awry. Carpenter snagged it right at the line and does a nice little back pass to get it to his teammates. Diedrich for three. It's good. Cuts the lead to 10. That's 7 unanswered points. And there's Owen-Withee's answer. 46-34. Got to fight for the ball on the ground. Tyler Weaver called for the foul. Castillo checks in for Abbotsford. Weaver's foul is the 7th team foul, which means that Abby will go on the line. Trying to sort out who is supposed to take the free throw here. Bear with us while we get this all figured out. All right, Faber on the line. Shooting bonus. Makes it, he gets another one. But he misses. We're going again. We get Hockey with the rebound and the put in for 2. That is Geldernick's 5th foul. to 46. Owen-Withee is in the lead. We got Hockey going to the line. His shot misses. Almacher with the rebound. And we're going back to Owen-Withee side. Weaver to Ovine. Over to Wendler on top. Klobbin on the right. Dribbles up to the middle. Ovine on the right, way back corner. Almacher on the right near the top. And Weaver puts it in for two underneath the basket. 48-36. Faber brings it up. Castillo for a long three, gets blocked. Almacher gets the rebound. Pass it up to Ovine, dribbles under the baseline. And we get a travel. Adam Diedrich and Hunter Soik check in for Abbotsford. (48-36) with 6 minutes to go. Some kind of substitution error. And we go. Draper passes up. Now Soik is allowed in. Soik over to Carpenter. Diedrich on the left. Other Diedrich underneath for Carpenter. Gets the bucket and the foul. Fouls on Aaron Ovine, his second. Carpenter's +1 goes in. Lead is cut to 9. Oh my goodness, pardon my camera angles. Klobbin dribbling in. Stinson trying to gain control. Ovine dribbles out. Over to Stinson on the left side. Weaver on top. Klobbin on the right. Almacher. Weaver underneath. Weaver tries to shoot and gets stuffed, but gets the foul. Hunter Soik on the foul. That's his third. Team 7th. Weaver on the line shooting 2. First one's good. Extends the lead to 10. And Abbotsford calls for a timeout. All right, we'll be back with you after the timeout. Be right back. All right, back with you. We got a 10-point lead for Owen-Withee with 5:15 remaining. We left off with Weaver at the line waiting his second shot after the foul by Soik. Here comes Weaver's second. And it's good. Extends the lead to 11. Faber dribbles around over to Carpenter on top. Left to Diedrich. At the top for Adam Diedrich. To Faber on the right. Dribbles into the paint. Diedrich underneath, but Klobin gets a piece of it and gets the ball. Stinson dribbles up. Weaver on top. Back to Stinson on the right. Ovine on top. Stinson underneath all alone for two. 52-39. Leads extends to 13. Faber's dribble gets pushed away. Owen-Withee recovers. Klobin brings it up. Ovine dribbles up to the baseline. Short jumper for two is good. 54-39. Just over 4 minutes to go in the game. Soik dribbling in the back. And Klobin with the reach. Gets a foul called on him. Soik is going to go to the line for double bonus. We've reached 10 fouls for Owen-Withee. Horn was to inform the ref of the double bonus. Soik at the line shooting his first one. First one is a miss. We got our box outs, right? Soik's second one is up and good. Cuts the lead to 14. Klobin gets fouled on the floor. It's Adam Diedrich on the foul. His second, and hockey checks in for him. Klobin goes to the line shooting bonus. He'll get one with a chance for another. 3:51 left. That bucket is good, and Klobin will stay for a second. Second one's good, 56-40. Quick up, way across to Diedrich, to Faber, little stumble. And it goes Owen-Withee's way. Klobin starts to bring it up. Tries to dribble around Diedrich, runs into a trap. Stinson gets it. A lot of heavy defense in the backside for Abbotsford. Ovine dribbles up. Gets fouled on the way. He will go to the line for two. Soik on the foul there. That's his fourth. Again, apologies for my camera angles. Ovine's first is good. Extends the lead to 17. Waiting his second. And it's good. Their biggest lead of the night. 58-40. Faber fast breaks up over to Diedrich for three. Misses. Weaver recovers. Passes over to Klobin. Dribbles up to the basket. Several fakes. Miss. Another miss. Faber gets the rebound. Loses the ball. Almacher with the rebound. or the recovery, excuse me. His shot misses, and Diedrich recovers the ball. Now goes Abby's way. Soik over to Hockey, who gets jumped on by Stinson, who will definitely be called on a foul there. And Hockey will go to the line shooting double bonus. His first one just gets net, but not in. And Abby calls a 30-second timeout. And we'll be back in just a bit. Second horn has been called, and neither team has really moved. It's 2:46 remaining in the game. And Hockey is at the line, waiting his second shot. That one is good. Quick pass up to Amaker gets blocked out. Remains with Owen-Withee. Weaver gets the ball in the back court, brings it up. Stinson on the left. Ovine comes in the center, dribbles a bit in the paint, gets stuck. Weaver goes up for two and gets fouled on the way. That's the fifth foul on Hunter Soik. He is fouled out. Castillo checks in for Soik, who is fouled out. We have Weaver on the line. First one is good. Pushes the lead back to 18. Weaver's second is a miss, and we go. Abby gets the rebound. Faber pushing forward. And gets a nice layup. 43 now. Weaver with a drive in the paint. Gets the layup for two. 61-43 with just over 2 minutes to go. Faber again drives in the paint, passes it out. Castillo over to Hockey. Diedrich with a jumper. Short. Ovine gets the rebound, being chased. Weaver over to Amaker underneath. Clobbin over to Weaver. Weaver drives the baseline, pushes it back out to Clobbin, out to Amaker. Stinson on the left. Stinson dribbles around. Ovine looks for three, but gets called for travel. Diedrich and Rokshaw checking in for Abbotsford. Rocha will take the inbound. Castillo over to Rocha. Rocha dribbles over, back to Castillo. Over to Diedrich. Faber looked to get the pass, but did not. Eventually does get the pass. Diedrich bobbles the ball a little bit. Does get it up for a bucket. 61-45. We have a timeout called by Owen-Withee. We'll be back with you in a little bit. Back with you. 61-45, Owen-Withee's lead. And Owen will take it out of bounds on the side. Clavin crosses the half-court line. Gutowski over to Weiler, over to Wendler. Clavin pass to Ackerman, goes for a shot, it gets blocked. Ackerman gets his rebound, shoots again, misses. Ackerman gets a rebound again, shoots and makes it. 63-45. Rocha brings it up. That was Ryan Gunderson with the three, long three. Wendler going for a layup. And gets the two, 65-45. And I've realized that I never started the clock again. My goodness. We have just 3 seconds left. And they let it run out. That's your final, everybody. 65-45, Owen-Withee with a win against Abbotsford tonight. They are 1-1 overall in the season with this non-conference win. The boys are in action on Thursday, I believe. As they... I can't remember where they go on Thursday. We're still here. We face... I can't remember who we face on Thursday. We'll look it up, and it's out there on the internet. CloverbellConference.org, and you can look up our schedules from there. Girls are in action tonight. They were at Neilsville. I don't have any results from that game at the moment, but their next game is Friday at home versus Gilman. Abbotsford fans, I believe we have arranged for the girls JV to come over on Friday to face Owen-Withee's girls JV. So I mentioned that for you Abbotsford fans out there. We may have a JV girls game against Abbey here, as Gilman has suffered some injuries out there. So they'll just be bringing the varsity, and I'm going to try and hook up Abbotsford's JV to face Owen-Withee JV on Friday here in Owen-Withee. Thank you for being with us tonight. I hope you join us again. Have yourselves a great night.